Hey everyone, welcome to day 4 of Coach Basics training. So today we're going to discuss social media. In a nutshell, social media is the easiest and most powerful way to grow your coaching business, okay? So there's going to be a lot on social media and it's a lot to digest, and there's so much to learn because it's changing literally every single day. But for now, for the purposes of this training, there are 3 things that I want you to focus on, okay? The number one thing is that I want you to launch your business. I call this a launch your business post, okay? If you had a brick and mortar store, if you had a hair salon, if you had a nail salon, if you had a clothing store, or personally, I own a learning center, which is a brick and mortar business here in my town, you would not open your doors and pray, right, that someone would come there. You would do advertising. You would let the local chamber of commerce know that you were open for business. You would reach out to the school, whatever it is. You would make sure that people knew you were open, because if they don't know you're open, you're not going to have any customers, all right? So the same thing goes for your Beachbody business on social media. No one knows what you're doing if you don't tell them. So something simple that says, hey, you know what? I had this amazing transformation using these products, and I've decided that I want to become a Beachbody coach and pay it forward and help other women or men achieve their health and fitness goals. And I am looking for 5 new people that want to achieve health, that have health and fitness goals to achieve. Whatever it is, it does not have to be huge. It does not have to be lengthy. It does not have to be crazy. It just needs to tell the world what you're doing and that you are open for business, okay? So I'll give you a sample in one of the posts below. The other thing that we want you to do is to share your journey. Okay, this is the most important thing. People will follow you and be attracted to you because they relate to your journey. So, I can't relate to someone that has been thin their whole life and has 6-pack abs and, didn't really have to work for it. That's not me, right? I'm the girl that has battled her weight her entire life and struggled every damn day to get up, work out, eat clean, and I still don't have abs, all right? And that's just the truth. So my people, the people that are attracted to me, are women simply just like me, busy professional moms that want to be healthy and want to be fit and are just trying to juggle it and fit it all in. And I am there to help them piece it all together, all right? So you have to share your story. That's the only way that people are going to connect with you, that are going to get a glimpse of who you are and to see exactly who you are as a coach as well. But most importantly, to see who you are as a person and why you're doing this and what your transformation is, okay? The other thing, and this is so important, and this is, I can't stress this enough. I will get into this in a different training because it's so involved. But the way Facebook and Instagram works, and I've done a lot of research on this and I've done a lot of training on this, is that if you don't post 3 to 5 times a day, no one is going to see your posts. And that is just the way it works. There's some scary statistic. I think it's like 0.1% of the people that follow you or like you or you're friends with actually see your posts. So that's a really small number of people. So if you've got, 500 friends, like 5 people are seeing that. I don't even know. I don't do math, but whatever. It's a really small number of people seeing your posts. So you think you may be annoying, but quite honestly, most of those people are only seeing like one or every other, 5th post that you post. So don't be afraid to post 3 to 5 times a day. And in fact, if you want any traction whatsoever, you must post 3 to 5 times a day. And we can get into, the best times to post and all that stuff. But for now, and it does not have to be all Beachbody related, and it actually should not be all Beachbody related. You could do a motivational post. You could do a post about what you're eating. You could do a post with your kids. You could do a post about an activity that you love, whether it's softball or whether, you're taking a hike or whatever it is. You could post about your husband or your wife or your dog. It doesn't matter. It does not have to be Beachbody related at all. And in fact, only 1 out of 5 should be Beachbody related. But it does have to be something that is about you. So for me, as an example, my top 5 posts are about my family. I post pictures of my kids all the time. I post what I'm eating. I'm very spiritual, so I also post, things about God and things like that. I also post about my struggles with fitness, and I post about business and entrepreneurship. Just because I love being an entrepreneur, and I think it's probably the best thing since sliced bread. You have no boss, so what's better than that? So I post a lot about that. But find the 5 things that you love to talk about. Like if you were talking to your friend, what would you be talking about? And post about those, okay? So I'm going to post below a form called the 8 social media do's and don'ts. Two things. Do not be afraid to post. I know that I have literally sometimes had to push coaches over the edge and say, just hit post. It does not have to be perfect. It does not have to be brilliant. It does not have to be this like epiphany that you had. It just has to be real, and it just has to be you. That's it. Okay. And number 2, don't be afraid if you don't get responses or likes right away. Right now, your Facebook cred, and I'm not kidding, that is something. Your Facebook cred is probably not that high because you've just been using Facebook to look at your friends' pictures to see what other people are doing. I don't know, post pictures about cats and dogs. I have no idea. But when you change your mindset and now you want to use this as a business, you're going to have to really work at getting people to like your posts, and the constant 3 to 5 times is going to build your Facebook credibility. The more that people like, the more that people comment, the more that people engage, the more Facebook tells those people, you know what? That girl's important. We're going to show you her newsfeed. We're going to keep putting her stuff into your newsfeed because you think she's interesting. So there's a whole entire science behind Facebook. But for now, don't be afraid to post, okay? And don't stare at the screen waiting for 100 likes because they're not going to come until probably a little bit from now. All right. So that's our social media training for today. I'm going to post some stuff. Please go through it. If you have any questions, let me know. Also, if you are interested in learning even more about social media, there is a fabulous book by Gary Vaynerchuk. He is my absolute favorite entrepreneur. It is called Jab, 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 Right Hook. It is almost like a textbook about how to use social media to grow your business. It's fantastic. I cannot recommend it enough. If you don't follow Gary Vaynerchuk, you should. He's amazing and super inspirational. A really kooky guy from New York, but I love him. So thanks, guys. Talk to you soon.